close to where we belong. And we're trying to go somewhere new.
Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Astroneer. So we are back from DeSolo, and we've smelted our tungsten, and we are able now to make the atmospheric condenser, as well as the chemistry lab, which will then allow us to make the atmospheric condenser. So now we've got to go off planet again. We've got to gather some more resources. And guess where we're going, folks? Anyone want to venture a guess? That's right. We're going to go to Glacio. The reason why we're going to go to Glacio is for three reasons, really. The first and foremost is it has titanium. Titanium is going to allow us to build the medium storage silos. The second thing it's going to do is it's going to allow us to get research bytes. Now, on Glacio, what you have to have on Glacio to unlock the research bytes is power, of course, or you have to have an element, and that element is ammonium. Now, we have some ammonium already, and Glacio has quite a bit of ammonium on it, so that's going to allow us to get research bytes, or open up the research bays, which will let us get the big research bytes. And those things have about 35 to 4,500 bytes on them, something like that. So, we really want to start cranking up our research bytes so we can unlock some of the bigger things. So, as you can see, I've landed here on Glacio with my little space shuttle. We're going to go out and start exploring. Now, I didn't want to bore you with a bunch of the stuff, so I was really lucky because there was a large resin and compound deposit right there by my base. And so maybe have some tethers here, and now we're going to go into this opening which is also really close here to the base, which will get us down into the first level of the cave system here on Glacio. And I'll tell you what, when you pick a landing spot on a new planet, it's kind of really it's a crap shot. You really don't know what you're going to have when you land there, or what's going to be available to you relatively close by. And as far as resources go, you couldn't have asked for a better landing spot. Now, in a subsequent video here where I actually go out and do some exploring, make a little tractor and everything, and I go out and do some exploring. I've not been real fortunate in finding any type of bioenergy sources as far as like solar or wind, right? So that's really pushing me to ramp up and get the RTG, and that's what I'm really working towards here. So to do that, I feel like there's a couple of things that I really need to do. One of them is I've got to get the large space shuttle. Okay, so that's what I'm working towards, is getting the large space shuttle. But anyway, we're going to work our way down into this first cave area, whatever, and anyway, just building a little ramp down in here. Guys, also remember, when you're building your ramp, you want it at a decent incline, but you don't want it to be too steep, because then it makes it really difficult when you are trying to climb back up out of the cave system. So anyway, we're going to continue on exploring down in this cave here, and here in just a second you're going to see how lucky I was as far as getting into titanium right off the bat. And one of the things that I want to do when you first get titanium is the ability to, like I say, to make those storage containers, because each one of those storage containers, now you see a little guy right there? Let me back up, pause for a second. Those guys right there will kill you, okay? That's one of the things you got to keep out about Glacio is, while the terrain is not necessarily harder to deal with, the environment is, because there are plants on here who will actively try to kill you. Now, another thing I want to point out is the research node. You see that? I think it was like, what was it, like 300 something bytes of research data there. And so, as you can see right here, I don't know why. Anyway, trying to get maximum effect of the tethers, I guess. Here's another one. Yeah, see? Look at that. 331, I think it was there. It's kind of hard to see on my little screen. Anyway, but anyway, okay. So as you can see here, there's another one of those little sticky plants. We're going to get rid of him. Okay, so now we've come upon those things give some pretty good research bites there as well. So anyway, we have found some titanium. That right there, guys, is titanium. Kind of looks like little green. I don't know what you'd call it, like little spikes, I guess, basically, coming out of the earth. And so, anyway, that's titanium. Now, so we're back at the base. Again, I didn't want to bore you with a lot of the stuff we've covered, okay? As you can see here, I've got my smelter up and going. I've got me some titanium being smelted. And I've also found some nickel down there. And or not nickel. I always call it nickel. I don't know why I do that. Idiot, I guess. Anyway, it's aluminum. I found some aluminum too. And the aluminum is going to allow us to, make our little tractor here and do some exploring. Now, what I really, really like to do on Glacio is get the large rover going. Because as a general rule, I primarily like to set up my main base on Glacio. And the reason is because there's so much of what we need for the in-game stuff that is here on Glacio. Okay, so here we go. We're fixing to print our medium storage silo. See that? It's beautiful. It's glorious. That thing will hold 24 items, okay, of the little small package size items. Like I said, my smelter's going along, smelting stuff and what have you. So as soon as my little medium silo here gets through printing, what I'm going to do, I'm going to immediately put it back to work, okay? So, yes, look at the bites off the little rock I found. Those rocks are not bad on this planet either, okay? So, because I'm not quite ready to go open up the research modules yet, so I'm going to go back down in here, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fill this tube completely up with titanium. So enjoy. I'm going to do a little segue here and enjoy the music, and here we go. Let's fill up some titanium. Okay, so we're back, and as you can see there, I got 24 titanium that I'm going to have to smelt. Now, the problem I'm having is power. So in the next episode, we're going to proceed with unlocking the RTG, and we're going to make that a priority because power is just becoming too big of an issue at this point. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up the video for today. Remember, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and leave your comments below with any suggestions. Have a great day.